Ladies and gentlemen, the session of the Sangguniang Panlunsod is about to commence. Everyone, please rise.
As the elected city vice mayor and the presiding officer, this 30th regular session is now called to order. Roll call, please.
The members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod, Honorable Michael Gerard T. Morada, Honorable Galileo P. Angeles, Honorable Jennifer Spy T. Toledo, Honorable Oscar M. Gozos II, Honorable Rio Nicole H. Ronquillo, Honorable Venice D. Manalo, Honorable Miguel P. Lino III, Honorable Merlo P. Silva,
Present always with pride.
Honorable Avior R. Rocafort, Honorable Ralph Peter S. Umali, Honorable Aris D. Macala, Honorable Percival V. Lojo, Honorable Emmanuel T. Recto, Honorable John Paulo N. Macala, and the presiding officer, Honorable City Vice Mayor Camille Angeline M. Lopez.
Do we have a quorum?
We have a quorum.
May I request the Honorable Merlo Silva for the leading of the invocation and the singing of the national anthem.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Hello, madlang people. Mabuhay. Good morning, ha. Sumandali ho nating ilagay ang ating mga sarili sa presensya ng ating Panginoon Diyos na buhay. Panginoon Diyos na buhay na may gawa ng langit at lupa, kami po sa umagang ito ay muli pong nagsama-sama sa sangguniang ito upang aming pagtalakayan ang mga bagay na naukol sa aming bayan at ikabubuti ng aming mamamayan. Sana, Panginoon, kami iyong patnubayan at bigyan kami ng mabuting puso at kaisipan upang lahat namin gagawin dito ay naaayon sa iyong kagustuhan. Ang lahat ng ito, Panginoon, ay sinasamo namin sa pamamagitan ng iyong anak na si Jesus Cristo na naghahari noon ngayon at magpasawalang hanggan. Amen. Okay. Atin nung ilagay ang ating kanang kamay sa ating kaliwang dibdib at buo nating giting na aawitin ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiging sa silanganan, alam ng puso sa tinig mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuyagan ang mahiting, sa manlulupin, ikapasisigil, sa nagalang tutong sa simoy at sa langit kong bagaw, ay hinanang tulang awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang lang watawat mo'y tagumpay na nag-iinit, ang bituin at karang niya kailan pa may di magigingit. Lumagang araw na walhati pagsingka, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na pantay malaki at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you.
Pleasant good morning to the august body, to the staff, to the secretariat, and to all our guests. So may I solicit a motion for the suspension of the rules to accommodate our guests? Honorable Dr. Lojo, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, good morning. I would like to request for the suspension of the rules to accommodate our guest.
Duly seconded, rules suspended.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Chair, and to my fellow councilors. As a member and past president of this organization, I would like to introduce to the august body the newly elected and inducted officers of the Lipa City Medical Society for the year 2023 to 2024, ably headed by its president-elect, Dr. Michael Mapalad. Sir.
Good morning. Good morning, Vice Mayor. To the members of the Sangguniang Panlunsod, good morning. I'm thankful for giving us the opportunity to be present and be recognized as the new set of officers of the Lipa City Medical Society. We look forward to working with you and maraming salamat po for having us. And may I introduce our new set of officers. I'm Dr. Michael Mapalad, the President. We have Dr. Michael Charles Tabora, our VP1. Dr. Drola Sanchez, our VP2. Dr. Joyce Ann Tenorio Javier, our Secretary. Dr. Kathleen Joy Flores, our Treasurer. Our Councilors, our PRO. Wala si Deo. Dr. Deo Bayani was just called. Our CME Head, Dr. Marivic Katapang Melo. Councilor, Dr. Jim Paulo Pantas. And Auditor, Dr. H.D. Bert Arellano. So, thank you for having us, Vice Mayor and the Sangguniang.
Congratulations po to the new set of officers ng Lipa Medical Society. Dr. Loha, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Meron po ba kayong gustong itanong sa ating mga officers ng Lipa City Medical Society, sa aking mga fellow councilors?
Attorney Gali, any questions?
Yes.
Or comments? Avi.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo and welcome po to Sangguniang Panglusod ng Lipa. Docs, para lang po maliwanagan lang ako at for guidance also, ano po ba yung mandate ng inyong society po? Just to give us a brief or bird's eye view of what the society is all about.
The Lipa Medical Society is a component society of the Philippine Medical Association. All municipalities have medical societies. We duly represent all doctors of all specialties under the PMA.
Okay. Ano po yung, meron po ba kayong mga programs or projects that are that you are busy about?
Actually, we're always advocating something. As for example, in different months, meron pong advocacy for that month. We also aid non-government organizations as well as government organizations in their health projects.
And Doc, I'd like to raise also an issue. It's not really an issue, but it's a lingering problem that we have here in Lipa about the mental health issues. We see in streets that there are yung mga may mental health condition, ano po yung take ng medical society po niyo dito, and how do you address it?
Seeing that this is actually in my opinion, a public problem, we will aid the local government in whatever programs they may have for that, for mental awareness, mental health awareness. We can conduct lectures and such to aid the local government in those activities.
Do you have any particular group or parang specialist?
Yes.
That would aid and assist this?
Yes. Actually, the Lipa City Medical Society is a general component society of the Philippine Medical Association. But under the LCMS, we have several specialty societies that are active.
What is NCMIS? What NCM?
Lipa City Medical Society.
LCMIS.
Yes.
Okay.
And for example, with regards to mental health issues, we have the Philippine Neurological Association, represented by Dr. Joyce Tenorio Javier. They can perform those advocacies under your cooperation to conduct lectures and whatnot.
Thank you, Doctor, and welcome po ulit sa Sangguniang. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you po. Thank you po.
Meron pa ho bang gusto mag-question or comment?
Mukhang wala naman na, Doc.
Wala na. Okay po. And as chairman of the Committee on Health, I would like to congratulate all its officers and new members, of course, as well. I also hope that the Lipa City Medical Society could work hand in hand with the city government especially our City Health Office and yours truly, and the Sangguniang Panlunsod to uplift the health condition and always provide optimum health for all Lipeños. So, and be rest assured of our support also to your society. So, with that po, congratulations and maraming salamat po sa pagbisita dito sa amin sa Sangguniang Panlunsod.
Honorable Merlo Silva, I know you have something to say.
Sa Medical Society, Dr. Medical Society, ano ho maitulong ng Sanggunian para sa inyong mga Samaritan works sa Lungsod ng Lipa? Alam mo natin, lalo ho namin kailangan ang maraming doktor sa Lungsod ng Lipa, lalo na ho yung, siguro yung inyong association, ay siguradong may mga Samaritan works. Ay paano mo saan sa Sanggunian? Kami naman ho, ano naman ho maitulong namin? In aid of legislation and from our own capacity.
Actually, we have lined up medical forums, lay forums, which can aid the general populace to be aware of the current medical issues.
Yeah.
So kung meron po kayong naiisip na gawin pang-barangay or pang-syudad na activities, lalo na yung mga lectures, mga ganyan, we can help po doon.
Ayun.
To raise awareness.
Opo. Ano naman ho maitulong namin in return?
Yung actually providing lang po ng audience usually, and sometimes yung sponsorship konti lang po for the activities.
Okay. Thank you, Doc.
Kasi we are we're not really a big organization. We only rely our funds through members who are contributing and some pharmaceutical
Opo.
corporations.
Sa kasalukuyan po, siguradong kailangan ho natin ang tunay na partnership. Partnership ng Medical Society and the City Government of Lipa, dahil marami ho tayo dito mga indigent, marami tayo dito na may mga sakit na mga kabayan natin mahirap na hindi na ho nadadala ng ospital. Nagtitiis na lang ho sa kanilang mga tahanan dahil sa kakulangan ho ng, alam na ho natin. Oo. Kaya kami nagpapasalamat at may isang medical society sa Lungsod ng Lipa. At welcome po, Doc. Thank you.
Salamat po. Thank you also to Dr. Percivalo for assisting us in the courtesy call. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay po. So, before anything else, photo ops muna po tayo with the SP members. Honorable Paulo Macala, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, since ang session po natin ay nakasuspend pa din, may we invite Ms. Ayesha C. Fabellion and Ms. Angela Sabrina Fernandez Cuervo. We have guests po today. Sila po ay ang ating mga pambato para sa darating na Pre-Teen Supermodel International Philippines 2023. Nagaganapin po sa MOA Arena sa September 30 po, 2023. Ayan, so Ma'am Ayesha and Angela, so pwede po kayo doon sa ating podium, so you can introduce po ang inyong mga sarili at kung ano po ang inyong sasalihan. Thank you po.
Hello po, good morning po. My name is Angela Sabrina P. Fernandez Cuervo, representing Sabang Lipa City for Supermodel International Pre-Teens category. We're also here to ask for your support, so hopefully you guys can help support us. Thank you so much.
Good day po everyone. I am Kenja Ayesha Papelion from Sabang Lipa City. I am representing Lipa in Supermodel International Philippines. And I am here to ask for your support po. Thank you so much po.
Good morning everyone. My name is... I am representing Supermarket. So, thank you so much po for allowing us to promote our supermodel. Wow. Grabe. Alam naman talaga natin na ang lipa, ang mga lipenya ay sobrang gaganda. Ano po, imagine niyo dapat isa lang, pero dahil magaganda nga po ang mga lipenya, ay dalawa po ang representative natin. And we are here. Alam ko naman din po na napaka-generous ng ating pong sangguniang panglungsod. Thank you so much po, Vice Mayor. Thank you so much po. At sa lahat po ng konsihal, thank you po, Mami Yen, Mami Michelle, dahil inalaw niyo po ang inyong pong mga anak. At syempre, tatawagan ko rin po ang ating coach mentor, ang kamukhang-kamukha ko po, ang Alice Dixon ng Lipa, Audrey Diaz, para po magbigay ng letter. So, thank you so much po at God bless po sa inyo lahat. Pagpalain po ni Lord kayo pong lahat. Thank you po, thank you po.
Thank you so much po. Yung letter distribution po, kahit later na lang po sa mga staff po. Maraming salamat po. Good luck sa candidates and we wish you all the best. So, photo ops muna po tayo. Session resumes. Privilege. Honorable Avio Rocafort, you are recognized. So observe proper decorum. Thank you so much.
Sino yun? Si Gob. So magandang nakasunga. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Madam Chair, honorable members of this august body, and Vice Mayor Gali Angeles. Panindigan nyo na kayo magkalaban sa susunod na taon. Madam Chair, nakakalungkot po na at ang DPWH ay hindi po kayang tanggapin ang kanilang pagkukulang. Andito po ako bilang isang halal ng bayan para ipaalala sa DP ang kanilang trabaho. Wala pong perpektong tao, walang perpektong ahensya, pero sana ang puna at rekomendasyon kung may katuturan at basihan ay bigyan pansin ng mga ahensya ng gobyerno, lalo na po ang DPWH. Madam Chair, kung sila po ay nasaktan sa mga sinabi ko noong committee hearing, ako po ay humihingi ng paumanhin. Pero yun naman po ay naka-off the record. Pero kung gusto po nyong i-record ko dito, sasabihin ko kung ano yung sinabi ko na ikinatampo nila. Ganon pa man, hindi ko po maipapangako na hindi na yun mauulit dahil magsisinungaling ako sa sarili ko kung ito po ay ipapangako ko. Nagsumbong sila biruin nyo naman iyan. Tawagan baga naman ako, sila yung magsumbong. Yung ganaman ay tama. Ha? Anyway, Madam Chair, ako yung nakakaawa na ang dami na nagagalit sa akin. Bugbog sarado na ako. Pero, hanggat isang taon at kalahati na lang naman po ako, wag ko kayong mag-alala. Pero, susulitin ko yung isang taon at kalahati kong natitira. Kung ako'y pagkakatiwalaan ni Governor Mikey, maging provincial administrator, kung siya'y tutuloy at sana'y tumuloy, dahil yan huy mananalo, kaya yung mga kalaban niya, ngayon palang umurong na ho kayo para hindi na kami mahirapang mangampanya. Ngayon, Madam Chair, hindi ko ho kasi matanggap yung sasagutan tayo ng mga ahensya ng gobyerno na wala tayong magagawa kasi ito ay standard operating procedure. Ang amin hong pinagtalunan, wala si Konsehal Aspay, ay yung ipinaglaban ko ho yung kanilang pedestrian lane na issue kung saan sinabi po natin na kailangan ayusin ng DPWH ang paglalagay ng mga pedestrian lane at lagyan ng mga ilaw nang sa ganun alam po ng mga motorista, lalo na sa gabi, na may pedestrian po dito sa ating lansangan. Ganun pa man, sinabi rin po naman natin na nagpapasalamat po tayo sa opisina ng ating pong Congressman, Senator Ralph Recto, dahil patuloy ang paggagawa ng mga footbridge para tuluyan na pong alisin ang mga pedestrian lane dahil tama po si Attorney Gali na nagdudulot din ito ng traffic dahil humihinto ang mga sasakyan para patawirin natin ang mga tao. So maganda po ang patutunguhan kung magtatayo tayo ng maraming footbridge at tatanggalin na natin ang mga pedestrian, pero pansamantala, habang nandito po ang pedestrian, ay sana ay ayusin ng DFP at magsagawa sila ng extra effort para naman po maging kakaiba at maganda at ligtas ang atin po mga pedestrian lane sa lungsod ng Lipa. Para saan pa kung tayo po ay hinalal ng tao at para saan pa kung tayo ay opisyal ng gobyerno kung sasabihin natin na wala po tayong magagawa. Madam Chair, tayo ang nasa gobyerno, tayo ang nakaposisyon, tayo ang may kapangyarihang mag-ayos ng mga sistema na alam at mekanismo na alam po natin ay hindi epektibo para paglingkuran ng ating mga kababayan. Ngayon, isa po muling issue pagdating sa DPWH ang ating bubuksan. Hayaan nyo na ho silang magalit sa akin ng lubos-lubusan. Wala naman ho akong nakukuha sa kanila. Kaya hayaan nyo na lang silang magalit sa akin. Huwag na lang sa mga kasama ko. Ako may last term na. Anyway, Madam Chair, kung mapapansin po ninyo, patuloy ang asphalting na ginagawa ng DP sa atin pong mga national highway. Hindi po natin ito masasabing hindi maganda sapagkat ang proyekto po ng asphalting ay pagsasaayos ng atin pong mga kalsada para ang daluyan ng mga sasakyan ay smooth. Kaya lang, Madam Chair, kung inyo po mapapansin, taon-taon po tayong nag-aaspalto ng kalsada sa National Highway. Kahit po binabawasan nila yung aspalto para patungan ng bago, hindi po natin maitatanggi na tumataas po ang ating kalsada sa National Highway, Madam Chair. At dahil po dito, apektado po yung mga negosyo dito po sa atin na nakapaligid sa National Highway. Dahil po tumataas ang aspalto, ang mga sasakyan na pumapasok sa kanilang mga negosyo, lalo na kung ito po ay mababa o kotse, ay sumasabit. So sa halip na pumasok sila sa mga negosyo sa National Highway, hindi na po sila pumupunta. Sa labas sila ng kalsada pumaparada na kung saan nagdudulot ng traffic at nagbabiolate ng ating traffic ordinance sa illegal parking, Madam Chair. Hindi po natin masisisi ang mga motorista kasi hindi sila makaakyat dito po sa mga parking areas ng mga establishments. Madam Chair, hindi naman po natin sinasabi sa DP na itigil ang asphalting. Ang sinasabi po natin sa DP at pinakikiusap na mapag-aralan, lalo na ng committee na hawak nito, ay ang systematized na pag-aayos sa pag-aaspalto ng kalsada. Sa halip na taon-taon, gawin po natin every other year. Tapos ang pag-aaspalto na lang ay yung mga kalsada na nasisira, Madam Chair. At yung programa ng asphalting, ilagay po natin sa mga ibang barangay. Dahil napakarami pong barangay sa Lipa na kailangan din nating aspaltuhan. Sa pamamagitan nito, ang pondo po natin sa asphalting ay mababawasan at mailalaan po natin sa mga ibang pagawain na kailangan nating pagpondohan, Madam Chair. Hindi lang sa kalsada. Dahil napakarami pa rin po nating mga kailangang gastusan, katulad ng mga classrooms sa kolehiyo ng lungsod ng Lipa. Pwede po natin dito ilagay yung pondo natin sa asphalting, 10 milyon din po yun, Madam Chair. Kung maglalaan ang DP ng asphalting, hindi lang sa National Highway, pati sa mga barangay, mababawasan yung pondo natin. Tatayo natin ng classroom sa ating public college. So, Madam Chair, ito po ay sana mapag-aralan ng committee kung saan nyo marirefer yung systematized na pag-aspalto sa National Highway, hindi taunan. At kung po pwede, tulungan din tayo ng DP na yung programa nila ng asphalting, dalhin po nila sa ibang mga barangay roads o city roads na pwede nilang paglagyan ng pondo po nila for asphalting. Marami pong salamat. At kita po ninyo, napakaganda ng pagsasabi ko, sana wag po silang ma-open.
Very malumanay ka nga, Avi, ngayon eh.
Napakahinahon ho.
Yes.
Kaya sana wag po kayong masaktan, wag kayong ma-offend.
Matter brought up is referred to the Committee on Public Works. Any other privilege? None. We now proceed with the reading of the minutes of the preceding session and approval of the same. Honorable Attorney Gali Angeles, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning. I respectfully move to dispense with the reading and approval of the minutes of the August 9, 2023 regular session.
Seconded by Honorable Rocafort Makalat. Loho. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Likewise, Madam Chair, I respectfully move to defer the reading as well as the approval of the minutes of the August 16, 2023 regular session for the reason that the same is not yet available.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Umali Loho. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Attorney. Proposed ordinances and resolutions for second reading. Honorable Junjun Gosos, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, oral committee report na lamang po yung aking gagawin kasi po yesterday lamang po kami nag-committee hearing at hindi po naisama sa pagsisend po ng agenda po for today. Ano po? So, I would like to request po that we approve for second reading the following. Reclassification request from residential to commercial use of Mr. Mike De Latayan with an area of 552 square meters located po at Barangay Bugtong Napulo. Reclassification request from agricultural to residential use of Mr. Ferdinand Ugot with an area of 402.55 square meters located at Barangay Inustuban. Reclassification request from agricultural to commercial use of Miss Emilia Vergara Micosa with an area of 200 square meters located at Barangay San Celestino. Reclassification request from residential to commercial use of Mr. Joel Montalvo with an area of 151 square meters located at Barangay Ludlod. Reclassification request from agricultural to residential use of Mr. Chris Polo Naredo with an area of 238 square meters located at Barangay Bagong Puok. And request of Casa Guadalupe 2 for the approval of the final subdivision plan together with the final subdivision plan analysis and granting of development permit located at Barangay Inusloban. And the same be approved for second reading, Madam Chair.
Seconded by Honorable Lina Umali Loho Rocafort Silva. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the second reading.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Business for the day.
Business for the day, number 1. Letter of the City Mayor, Honorable Eric B. Africa, requesting for the augmentation of the total amount of 30,000 pesos to augment insufficient fund for fuel, oil, and lubricant expenses account of the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 2, letter of the City Mayor, Honorable Eric B. Africa, requesting for the augmentation of the total amount of 40,000 pesos for the grant of longevity pay to be taken from the salaries and wages regular savings under the personal services of the City Mayor's Office.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 3, letter of the City Mayor, Honorable Eric B. Africa, requesting the passage of a resolution granting authority to the City Mayor of Lipa to accept the donation of a parcel of land located at Barangay San Francisco, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 4, letter of the City Mayor Honorable Eric B. Africa requesting the passage of a resolution ratifying the Memorandum of Agreement between the City Government of Lipa and the Department of Health Treatment and Rehabilitation Center, Bikutan, relative to the referral and/or admission for treatment and rehabilitation of drug dependents referred by the City Government to the DOH.
Jointly refer to the Committee on Health, Social Services, and Appropriations. Lead committee would be the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 5, letter of the City Mayor Honorable Eric B. Africa forwarding the request of Welling Green Project Shire for the approval of alteration plan and alteration of plan analysis and granting of alteration of plan permit located at Barangays Muntinpulo, San Isidro, and Talisay, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 6, reclassification request of Ms. Marina P. De Silva of the 750 square meter portion of property located at Barangay Maraway, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 7, reclassification request of Mr. Jeric Picasso of the 120 square meter parcel of property located at Hotel Trinity Subdivision, Barangay Tambo, Lipa City.
Honorables, please observe proper decorum. Refer to the Committee on Land Use. Mabilis lang po tayo, so please. Go ahead, Attorney.
Number 8, reclassification request of Mr. Joseph T. Myers of the 150 square meter portion of property located at Barangay Sico, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 9, reclassification request of Marciano Saludo and Susana Saludo of the 300 square meter portion of property located at Barangay Maraway, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 10, reclassification request of Sheila De Chavez of the 160 square meter parcel of property located at Barangay Kayumanggi, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 11, letter of the Honorable City Mayor Eric B. Africa forwarding the request of Sheila De Chavez for the issuance of special use permit for the proposed mini gasoline station to be located at Barangay Kayumanggi, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 12, reclassification request of Grace De Castro and Noche Erwin of the 1,500 square meter portion of property located at Barangay Santo Niño, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 13, letter of the Honorable City Mayor Eric B. Africa forwarding the request of Grace De Castro and Noche Erwin for the issuance of special use permit for the proposed farm to be located at Barangay Santo Niño, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 14, supplemental budget number 1 for the budget year 2023 of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay G's, Lipa City in the amount of 240,000 pesos.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 15, Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Batangas Resolution number 1068, year 2023, approving Special Ordinance number 276-2023 of the City of Lipa, entitled Ordinance Reclassifying from agricultural residential use into institutional/commercial use the 33 parcels of property containing an aggregate area of 539,151 square meters registered under the name of various owners located at Barangay San Francisco, Lipa City.
Noted.
Number 16, Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Batangas Resolution number 1069, year 2023, approving Special Ordinance number 184-2023 of the City of Lipa, entitled Ordinance Reclassifying from Agricultural Use into Residential/Commercial Use of the 19 parcels of property containing an aggregate area of 465,352 square meters registered under the name of various owners located at Barangay San Francisco, Lipa City.
Noted. Resolutions and ordinances for the third and final reading. Honorable Junjun Gozos, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, I would like to request that we approve for third and final reading the oral committee report on the Committee on Housing.
Any second? Jointly moved by Honorable Silva, seconded by Honorable Umali, Loho. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, other matters po.
Yes, please.
Request lamang po ni Kogalang-galang Consel Aris Macala. Item number 10 po, in the business for the day. Reclassification request from residential to commercial use of Ms. Sheila De Chavez with an area of 160 square meters located po at Barangay Kuyumanggi. Motion for agency po, Madam Chair.
I'm declaring a recess. Session resumes.
Madam Chair, I'm withdrawing my motion. Papalitan ko na lamang po. Motion to adjourn, Madam Chair.
Consel of your... Meron ka ba? Wala? Okay. Any second? Duly seconded. Session is now adjourned.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much.